Good morning. What's happening, guys? It's Tuesday. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and the pool drama continues. But I want to share some thoughts with you on this. I do have a blower here. Check it out. The silencer, air blower, just plugs in. I'm gonna buy an extension cord and actually connect this with an extension cord so I can get it to an outlet, and I'm gonna use this. Hopefully it's gonna work, but I want to give a shout out to a guy who's been commenting on my channel about this pool situation. I don't know if this is the guy that I met at Gorman's the other day, but let me find this shit. I gotta go put a water heater in this morning. It's a warranty heater with CPVC pipe, man. I mean, if it takes me fucking 20 minutes to put it in, I'll be wondering what I'm doing wrong, but all right. Let me pull this up. Find the guy who's been commenting. He and Plumbing Solutions have been going back and forth. But I gotta tell you, man, this guy, he really has covered. I've been listening to everything that he's been saying, and I think I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. This thing was very cheap. It was less than $150 or something, right around 150 bucks. And this guy, he was saying yesterday about these eyeballs. He was talking about the eyeballs in the jets, and I did take them out, and they're out right now. That may be why this thing isn't working, the jets. But I feel like everything I've done so far, these are the jets that they put in. I mean, the eyeballs, they're very hard to work with. And then once these were in, then they put the new finish on the pool, and they're kind of recessed. But I need to get 6 brand new jet eyeballs like this. I just need to make sure they're the same size. Maybe they're all standard, I don't know. But I need to get new eyeballs on all of these things, and put this blower in. And I'm happy about this, man. I'm gonna put a little switch on it in the house, an air switch, so I just have to push the button to evacuate the air lines. But let me pull this guy up, man. Johnny's got pool problems, and Pipe Solutions and this guy have been going back. Aquatech 225 is the guy, and very, very knowledgeable. I'm following everything he's saying, and check out, you guys read some of his him and Pipe Solutions were going back and forth. Pretty good, but there's a lot of good information in their conversation, even though it got a little ugly towards the end. But this guy's really knowledgeable, man. Aquatech 225. I'm not saying Pipe Solutions isn't as knowledgeable, but this guy is very thorough with his with his answers and his comments, man. So I'm following him. I think he's the guy that made me look into that valve. Yeah, the valve, if that valve were leaking by, I replaced it. It was damaged and it was old. Probably didn't need to be done, but it's not a big deal that I changed it, man. It's pretty cheap. I mean, I paid way too much for it, but it's still, in the big scheme of things, it's pretty cheap. I'm only into this so far for $150. I haven't bought anything, man. He talked about the fact that pump is working and it doesn't need an impeller because of the water feature. My pump is not a variable speed. It's the same pump that's running the pool is running the spa. The only thing that happens when I turn that spa on is the valves rotate. That's it. Suction and discharge. I've already vacuumed out all those lines, and yeah, the jets in there are pretty deep. They're supposed, from what I understand, they're supposed to be about 1.5 inches or 2 inches from the discharge, and you need the eyeballs for the whole system to work. So I'm gonna get some eyeballs today. I'm gonna run over to Gorman's. I'm either gonna buy 6 of these. I do like this type with so I can loosen it and adjust it, because I can't change the trajectory of the eyeballs, man. The way these things are, they're a fucking pain in the ass. These little tits, you know, you need like a special wrench to do it. And I would like some of, you know, to be able to adjust it, man. I don't need these things just pounding on one spot in my back and the rest of my back gets neglected. So I'm hoping I can put these in. They may look a little funky. I'm hoping it's the same thread. Let me go over there. I'm gonna pull my sleeve up. I don't want to get soaked, but let me see if I can get one of these fuckers in, man. Let's see if it's the same thread. I gotta take my shirt off, and it's fucking chilly. I mean, my sweat jacket on. And it's pretty chilly this morning, but I got all the doors and shit open. It's really nice. So I'm gonna turn this on. And I'm hoping that this fits. Because if it does, I'm going to get me some more. Watch out, Bella. Get out of my way, girl. Yeah, here's one that doesn't have an eyeball. Yeah, man, that motherfucker fit right in there. I mean, it sticks out a little bit, but I think it's gonna be fine. Ow. Yeah, so I'm gonna get more of these. Ah, damn it. I put it in and the motherfucker won't come out. Fuck. All this shit. Can't get it out. Son of a bitch, motherfucker, goddamn it. Watch out. Let me see if I can get this motherfucker out, and then I can go by. Wow, that quick. The son of a bitch goes in, but it won't motherfucking come out. Jesus Christ, this fucking poop's killing me. Eee. gotta get some candy, man. Yeah. Unfucking believable. Fucking thing goes in but don't want to come out without a fucking problem. Fucking goddamn popes. Alright. So, yeah. My arm's soaked. I'm fucking cold. I want to show you something else that I got here. So I'm going to get 6 of these. Actually, I only need 5 because I've got one right here. And I'll be able to adjust this, change the eyeball direction. I do have new nozzles for this, and you can cut them where you need them. I can put these in, mark the outside, and then come back two inches or something. I have 6 of them. I'm gonna get some new eyeballs, and I'm gonna do all of this before I put this pump in, because he said that, you know, the thing could be working. If you don't have the eyeballs in, it ain't gonna work right. So let me get my shirt bag on. So, yesterday was a good day, man. I did a lot of service calls. Whew, Jason. I gotta tell you, man. I was at Detweiler's by like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, you know. I went in, I had a 6-inch fucking wrap, turkey sandwich wrap. Trying to stay away from the foot-long subs because it's too much food, man. It fucking makes you tired processing that. So anyways, I had a little, they have these little shot glasses, and it's free coffee in the shot glasses, you know, if you want a big cup of coffee, which is, you know, probably not needed. We're in a world where everything we buy, it's just way too much, you know, and that's why we're all fat. I look at the people in Detweiler's, and Jesus Christ, as Americans, we're a sad lot. Everybody's overweight, out of fucking shape. I mean, the vast majority. There are definitely the people who are in great shape, take care of themselves. But anyways, I went and I got a shot. They didn't have any regular coffee. All they had was this Cuban coffee, man. So I got a shot of that, and I drank one, and I was sitting there talking, bullshitting with people, and I went and got one more cup, little shot. So I had 2 shots of Cuban coffee, and let me tell you, man, that shit had me fucking wired. I mean, at 1 o'clock, I was like, let's go to work, man. So I'm gonna probably make that part of my fucking routine, Jackson. So apparently I have 2 of these things here. Let me see, I got a drawer full of parts. and just shit that I've collected over the years for this pool. These are the original eyes. These are the eyes that I took out. It's a fucking serious junk drawer, man. Fucking channel logs, bitch. Oh yeah, there's another one. That's probably one of the original. I need 5 more of these. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'll get them today. Feeling good about this spa. I'm feeling like I'm gonna get it going. And shit happens, you know. I could have paid somebody, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. Just like in the comments section, everybody's got a different fucking answer. It doesn't matter who the fuck you talk to. So I'm sitting here in the middle, the monkey in the fucking middle, who doesn't, you know, I haven't been doing pools for fucking 20, 30 years, you know. But I got people who have, and they all disagree on what the fuck is going on with this pool. So, if I had to pay somebody to do it, it'd be pretty expensive with the time that I put in. But the stuff that I've done is actually good shit, you know. After 22 years of this pool being built, I vacuumed the suction lines out. I did get some stuff, you know, these pools, it's a big fucking bowl, man. It collects all kinds of shit. So, I don't feel like, yeah, it's not right yet, but I'm in a good spot, man. And I have a better understanding of what the fuck is going on with it, you know. So 5 more of these is what I need, Jackson. And, hopefully that's gonna be the ticket, y'all. I got the eyeball in fucking backwards. That sucks when your eyeball's facing into your fucking, well, for Trump supporters it would be facing into a vast void, you know, where your brain used to fucking be. Guys, are you still thinking this guy's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Come on. What the fuck, man? Let me change my fucking altitude here. Whew. It is a nice nut day, I gotta say. I put a lot of videos yesterday, guys. Still, Mikey said I'm making about $300 a month from YouTube, and I make more than that, guys. I just tell you. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much, because you'd be like, man, you're a fucking sucker for doing all that work. But I enjoy it, man. I really do. So we'll see what comes in today. I gotta tell you, man, that woman that the grab bar lady, very, very smart. She is probably a genius, you know what I mean? Because she follows all this shit, man. She follows what I'm telling her, and she took it upon herself yesterday when I told her, I can't find your clean out and I'm not gonna waste any time searching for it. She's like, well, this house down the street, it was like 4 houses away, was the same model. And she walked down there to see where they stubbed that house out. Now that doesn't really apply because I didn't go down there, but sometimes the sewer's on the other side of the house, you know what I mean? And but anyway, she's very, very smart. Both of those people, he worked in Texas for a big corporation, very, very high up. And it's sad, man, to see people, you know, struggle, you know, in their mind. I mean, look at me. It's sad to watch, man, you know, but what the fuck? He's got a good sense of humor, man. I love those people, man. But I will tell you, I gotta go get some sneakers today at Skechers. Or start wearing my work boots, but work boots just track fucking mud into people's houses. Johnny can't be doing that. I mean, I work in some pretty nice houses, and I'm not gonna be fucking around with booties. I can't put them on, guys. Bad enough. I hardly can put my goddamn underwear on. Never mind. I'm gonna come out with a line of fucking clothes that you can put on when you're old and your feet are damp, like when you get out of the shower. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna hold a class at the YMCA, and you bring in your fucking underwear and your fucking pajamas, and you try to get your foot in them motherfuckers, man. They make them out of material that like sticks to your goddamn foot. I must, just to get one leg in my fucking pajamas after I've taken a shower, I've got to push and pull and tug and fucking just to get one fucking leg in. I'm like, what the fuck? These fucking Chinese people are trying to kill us. It's all designed. It's a big design to drive us fucking batty. Anyway, so these are the new jets. And it's the same all the way through. I can cut them where I need them. I can tell you that my jets are very, very tiny. It's just this. It's just this part with a fucking hole in it. And if that's true, that these are supposed to, the end of this is supposed to be within 2 inches of the end of the fucking, or the edge of the spa. It didn't help that the guy who built my pool, you know, he got arrested for stealing pool heaters. What the fuck, man? More than a few times. Fucking lowest bidder. But what the fuck? I got this whole pool built. Listen, I got the pool built with the cage, gas fucking water heater, with a 250-gallon tank, buried propane tank in the yard for $25,000, man, in 2022. I mean, 2002. That shit would cost you over $100,000 right now to get a pool like this built with the cage. Fucking ridiculous, man. And I always have the option of just draining it and filling it full of fucking dirt and grow a fucking garden, you know? Get some tomatoes and potatoes and yeah. So I was up, guys, until 11 o'clock last night posting videos, man. I hope you appreciate it. Actually, I really don't give a fuck. I enjoy doing it myself, you know, for me. Let's see how many I put up yesterday. But I was competing. I was competing with Monday Night Football. So this guy Aquatech, let me talk about him. He says this is his response to Pipe Solutions. Says that the impeller on your pool pump is shot, you big dummy, as Fred Sanford would say. And I responded to him and said, why the fuck didn't you tell me that 6 videos ago? You didn't tell me that because 6 videos ago, because that's the only fucking thing left. Anyway, so I did have a question about check valves on those airlines. He said there's no check valves, which makes sense to me. But Aquatech replied to Pipe Solutions, and he said, nah. He said because the fountain came on as soon as the valves turned, definitely not an impeller issue. Those 1.5-inch spa return lines seem to all be wide open, and there's what, 5 or 6 of them where there's nothing there to create pressure. The water is pretty much falling out of the returns. You can see slight movement, but there's nothing to restrict it. So each jet shoots with a pressure. If the impeller had an issue, the pool mode would have an issue. Fountains would have an issue. Everything would be off, be of an issue. A heater wouldn't be getting the gallons per minute to operate without going off in a pressure fault. Pipe Solutions responded, "Hey Aquatech, I really don't do this very often, but I call bullshit on what you're saying. I think you're doing AI, you know, and I think it's all bullshit. Prove it to me, baby. I'm hardly ever wrong. Not saying, just saying, I love you, buddy." So he's fucking, you know, he drew first blood. He made this ugly. And Aquatech said, no AI, my friend, but been installing pools for a decade and seen many, many problems. There's no AI in my life. But again, if the pump was a problem, it would also be a problem in pool mode, which is not so. If you think you're all that great and what you know is what you know, why would a single pump pool work in pool mode but not work in spa mode? Which is correct. I'm following this guy. It's one system, one pump. Pool mode use the same pump and filter as spa mode. So if what you were saying was correct, it wouldn't work in either mode. So explain your logic to me then. Now you got to understand this stuff. I'm reading it, and there's a lot of, you know, it's tough fucking making a comment with the autocorrect and all this bullshit. You got to try to read through the bullshit to get to what they're saying. But anyways, so if you were saying so if what you were saying was correct, it wouldn't work in either mode. So explain your logic to me then, cause I've been doing it for a very long time now, and again, I don't claim to be 100% right, because some shit you just got to be there to see it in person. And he's kind of all over the camera, but the symptoms I'm seeing is not saying anything of what you're talking about. And then he came back at Pipe Solutions again. He says, also, I'm a certified warranty center for one of 2 equipment brands also. So I've seen a ton of shit in this decade. Then Aquatech replied again. He said, it's not the impeller. If the impeller was bad, his pool would go green, and he would also have no flow in pool mode if the features wouldn't work, because the features wouldn't work, which he's correct. Plus the heater is running. There's a minimum gallon per minute to keep it running. I'm banking on it being because the spa has no eyeballs in the spa jets, and he is correct. I took them out, and I haven't put them back in yet. So there's no restrictions from the jet eyes to create pressure. It's like the water is falling out of the pipe. You can see that there's water flow in the spa in spa mode. There just isn't pressure. The spa needs eyeballs on the spa returns. I told Johnny in his last video, I went through every possibility. He did go through every possibility, and that's what brought me to looking into that valve. He said I'd seen my comments, he would not have wasted time and money on that valve. Well, if the spa return valves were bad and some water was bleeding back to the pool, he would have known, because after some time the spa would be pumping itself down. Correct. Granted, the valve was an issue. He sees what I'm seeing. Granted, it was bad. It needed to be placed, but it wasn't the problem. But it's one pump. It pumps in pool mode and features. In spa mode isn't flowing. It's only cause it's looking like it's not flowing. If it was clogged up, that pressure would be sky high because it's pumping in pool mode. Spa needs eyeballs on the returns to restrict the water. Aquatech, thank you for sharing all of this information. I'm on board with what you're saying. You really got into it. You know this shit like the back of your fucking hand. And the fact that you know how to write, that's really a fucking, perfect for me. I appreciate you chiming in. I just have one question. Were you the guy that I talked to at Gorman's the other day? Because he was very knowledgeable, and he's the same way I am. Just a one-man shop. Picks and chooses what he wants to do. But so that's my plan today. Get some new eyeballs and throw them things in there. Hopefully they're not going to be, you really want them things smooth. But I can see with the arch of your back and the way you sit there, I don't think they're going to be an issue if they stick out a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what else I have. Let me see what I have today after this water heater. If I don't have anything, that's great. I'll come home and fuck around with this pool. But I am going to put the eyeballs in before I put this pump in. I'd say I'm about, with this pump, I may be at $300, which is probably the average cost of a service call. Guy comes and spends a couple hours. And I'm just going to tell you, everybody I talk to has a different theory on what's going on. And I think this Aquatech, or whatever his name was, is right. He said, without being there and I've eliminated a lot of the fucking things. Suction, filter, I've gone through a lot of scenarios, man. And eventually you'll get there. It's just a matter of how much time you're going to spend and money. And I haven't really spent a lot of money. I mean, I could bring these back to Gorman's, these jets, if the thing's working after I put the eyeballs back in. Anyways, it's 8 o'clock, guys. Johnny made a little cash yesterday. Great job. I got to tell you that Asian woman is just so beautiful, man. Around 45 years old. Just what Johnny likes. Yeah. And, damn, she was looking at my nostril, too, man. Motherfucker, man. But she was married to an old guy, What the fuck? That's me. My hair, man. I've been doing the collagen again every day for 2 days now. I don't know if it's working. I know my eyebrows are growing like a motherfucker, man. 4-inch long fucking hairs popping out of my fucking face. Good God. This is really hard to look at, guys. Johnny was a handsome motherfucker when I was younger. Now I know how old people feel when they're just standing there looking all fucked up, So Mikey, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you how this guy is just poaching off of my goddamn site, man. Taking my ideas, even using my fucking, my titles, man. I mean, he's really fucking. Let's see. I want to show you what his title is today, and what my title was 4 days ago. Mikey, I'm gonna have to give you a call, man. See what's up with you. Why you poaching on my shit, man? So I put this thing up. Disaster averted was my video 7 days ago. Disaster averted. Let's see what the rest of the thing.
Hey guys, it's fucking goodbye.
It's kind of embarrassing watching myself. I'm Italian. So my thing said disaster averted. Let's go to Mikey Pipes this morning. Oh man. Anyways, he had a video with disaster averted. Plumber averted disaster or something like that. I'm just saying, man, that's the most sincere form of flattery when people imitate you, man. And he's taking my words. He's trying to assume my, if you can believe that. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. The only difference between me and him is he's a fucking Trumper. And it's election day in New York today, guys. It's gonna get fucking ugly. They're gonna elect a fucking Muslim. And the guy's normal compared to the other two fucking wackadoos. Fucking Cuomo, go away, motherfucker. Get a real job. Go manage a fucking Walmart or something. That's all you can fucking do, you loser. I'm about tired of these Democratic governors in New York. All they gotta do is fucking wave a little punani in front of these guys and they're fucking off the reservation, you know? They just keep doing it over and over and over again. They become governor and then they fucking start chasing skirt, man. Come on. So this is Mikey's fucking thing. Election day chaos. Let's see what he's saying today, guys.
What's going on, folks? Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. It is election day here in the United States and in the great communist state of New York. We just have some local elections that are kind of important. So but regardless, not some bit.
So listen, I wanna read a couple comments from his crowd, the guys who watch him. This guy Mitch says, unfortunately, you're surrounded by people that don't want to work for what they get. Listen, motherfucker, Mitch, New York sends more fucking money to fucking Washington than probably all the red states combined. Talk about poor ass dumb fucking people. And you think everybody in New York, they make more money than anybody in the fucking world, and they share that with fucking, they're paying for fucking red states who have nothing going on. Kidding me? You guys live in a fucking dream world, man. Listening to this bullshit, man. You're a fucking moron. Where the fuck do you live, Mitch? Sounds like you're probably from Missouri or something. Misery. So this guy, Grandview Law, he said, Mike, good morning, Mike. Do you know how richly blessed you are? I think you are aware. Just think, you get to drive to work in your G-Wagon, then you walk into your beautiful warehouse and you go turn on your beautiful latte machine. It's so awesome. We both love our president. Wow. And Donald Trump is responsible for all of that in just 9 months. Wow. You people are fucking brain dead. You people live in a fucking world. An alternate fucking reality. So Mikey responds, I wouldn't have success in a socialist country. Neither would the 99.999% of my fellow Americans. Bro, if you think You call your state a socialist state, and you think that all of your success for the last 20 fucking years as this state has been ruled by fucking Democrats forever. Forever. It ain't ever changing red to red. You think that's because of 9 months of Donald Trump, man? Wake the fuck up. Pinch yourself. Do a couple shots of fucking goddamn Cuban coffee. Something. Snap the fuck out of it. You guys, you know what an echo chamber is, man? Where you all just fucking keep repeating the same shit over and over and over again. Wow. You guys, it's just like a big fucking circle jerk, man. Mikey, move to a fucking red state, bro. If you can't stand New York, you can't stand the fucking government in New York. Move to a red state. Jesus Christ, man. Go to fucking Alabama. Go to fucking, Kentucky. Or fucking Missouri. Move, man. Go there. Go to Florida, man. You know what it's like down here. It's fucking great. Your success, you're riding on the coattails of a fucking very, very wealthy state, my friend. What you charge an hour is fucking obscene. But it could only happen up there in fucking New York, you know? Be fucking happy instead of waking up every fucking day and throwing your state under the fucking bus, man. Jesus Christ. If anything, you should go, if you even have the right to fucking vote, go fucking goddamn pull the lever for this new mayor who's gonna be win in a landslide today. And you'll see that everything you say is gonna happen won't. But I can tell you, everything I've said about Donald Trump, the worst of the fucking worst, is coming to fruition. He's a fucking total disaster. He's a moron. He's a manipulative little motherfucker. And he's a fucking small man. And he's got his followers, the cult members, there's this vacuum between their fucking ears. And all he has to do is throw something out and you guys run to the bank with it. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? These motherfuckers are all up in arms, man. Guys, I gotta go. It's 45 minutes worth of fucking nonsense for me. Have a great day. And go Mom Domby, or whatever the fuck his name is. My old girlfriend, I talked to her last night. She was pissed that I didn't know his name. Because she's Muslim, man. She's a Muslim. Yeah, she's from India, man. Have a great day.